Welcome, everyone. I am so excited you are part of my community of the Peace, Love, and Achievers community here. Again, adding some peace, adding some love, and adding some achievements of your own into your everyday life. And I'm just so happy you are here. You have no idea. All right, so basically, this is week 1 and of our mindfulness. So we're going to add different things to our everyday lives that'll kind of just help us be more aware, kind of rethinking things, and just getting a different perspective. And I have challenges for you each week, and don't worry, they're nothing crazy. Well, they kind of are crazy, but nothing that takes too much time. So again, it'll just be so interesting to see where you start and where you end for this year, at the beginning where we're at right now of 2021 to the end of 2021. And I'm sure you'll see a growth in yourself and some changes, and hopefully with people around you too, kind of catching on with your vibes and everything. So let's get started. This week's challenge is writing with your non-dominant hand. Now, how many of you guys are right-handers? Or right-handed? Right-handers? Right-handed? Whatever. I know I am. How many of you are left-handed? Now, probably a good portion of people are right-handed, but there is some people who are left-handed, which is pretty cool. Or there's even those people who are ambidextrous, where they can write with both hands. So that's pretty cool. The only time I ever write or do anything with my left hand, basically write, is when I'm pushing meds at work with my right hand. And my left hand, I'm using it to write the time down, and it's just like scribbly, scrabbly, and just a hot mess. But it's so fun, kind of interesting in that aspect, because I always have patients that tell me, they're like, "Oh, you're left-handed?" And I'm like, "No, only when I'm pushing these meds and I need to write my time down." But doing those kind of activities kind of gets me out of my comfort zone, out of like, okay, making my mind shift. It was like shift to twist, whatever. And think of like, okay, what am I doing differently? How can I function writing differently and things like that? So it's just very interesting. So for this first week, use your non-dominant hand. You don't got to use it the whole time or anything like that, but kind of throughout. If anything, at least use your non-dominant hand. So for me, I'm right-handed again. So I'm going to try to eat my food, like breakfast, lunch, dinner at times, at some point, and try to eat it with my left hand. And see how your brain is kind of like a little like, what is going on? Like you're eating food for this first time or something like that. And see how that is, and kind of just like reassess again what it is. And you can switch over, go back to your right hand and be like, okay, this is like nothing. I'm not even thinking about it. Literally, you don't think about it because your brain is so wired to do the same exact thing. So then try it with your left hand and just see how your brain's kind of like blah, malfunctioning, sort of. And just let me know how that goes and everything. Or you can try to brush with your left hand. Again, for those who are right-handed, use your non-dominant hand to brush your hair if you have some. Use it to maybe put some makeup on. Like maybe you can even do that as a challenge for one weekend, like this weekend or sometime during the day, and do one side with your right hand and then your left side with your left. And then send me a picture, because I think that would be so interesting. And I legit might do that too as well. Or you can even like wipe with your left hand or your opposite hand. I'm just joking. That might get really messy and really gross, but that is totally up to you if you do that. Again, let me know if you do that and what your experience was, because I'm totally interested. But okay. Well, anyway, that's what this week's challenge is. So this concludes this video. And again, keep in touch. Let me know. Keep commenting in our community, and we'll see how everybody does with this.